Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome y'all back to another Beyond Fed Up video. Today's topic is how to stop cyberbullying. Just to give you a quick statistic, according to Wolfram Alpha, it's estimated that there are 6.79 billion people on this earth. And there are 13.71 billion web pages on the internet. That means that there is roughly 2 web pages for every single person on this earth that they could visit, and nobody on the planet would go to the same web page twice. Everybody would be on something different. Just to give you an idea of how big the internet is and how populated the earth is. Now, out of all of those web pages or websites, there are 2 that are very popular that everybody likes to congregate at. One is Facebook, the other is Twitter. Matter of fact, there's a third one, the YouTube. Everybody shares their video on. There's other sites that people share video on, but YouTube is the king of the hill. And as far as social networking goes, Facebook and Twitter are both king of the hill. Out of all of those people on the earth, the 6.79 billion, there's roughly 750 million active Facebook users and growing. And there's 150 million Twitter users and growing. I'm not even going to give you the statistic on YouTube because you don't have to register on YouTube to use it. But I think it's somewhere around 450 million views for the videos per day. So yeah, that's just to give you an idea. The 2 popular websites for social networking are Facebook and Twitter. Out of the 750 million people that use Facebook, if your profile had a max of 5,000 friends, and all of those friends were bullying you and giving you problems, if you're getting cyberbullied, you could delete all 5,000 of them or get a new account, and there would still be 749,995,000 people that you have not met yet online that you can still interact with. Now, if you had a Facebook fan page and you were very popular and you had 1 million likes on your fan page, and all of those millions of fans that you had all turned on you one day and they all wanted to give you grief and static, you could delete all 1 million of them and there would still be 749 million people for you to interact with that you have not met yet, that you could add to your friends list. Just you probably won't, but that's just to give you an idea of how big Facebook is. I'm saying that to let you know that the internet and Facebook and Twitter, well, the user bases are all too big for you to feel boxed in, that there's no way to turn and that everybody online is giving you problems. Just real quick, if you think the internet or Twitter or Facebook or YouTube is the source of all of your problems, if you log on to your computer, as soon as you turn on your computers, you feel nothing but grief and your depression kicks in and you feel like harming yourself, then you know what? You need to leave the internet alone. You need to log off of Facebook. You need to log off of Twitter. You need to turn off the internet in your house. You need to turn off your computer and just go do something else. Now, I know that sounds strange. Some young people nowadays, they've grown up in the era where there was just always the internet. So they think that it's everywhere because it technically is everywhere. So you think the internet is everywhere all the time and you just always need to be online, but you do not need to be online. That's why you'll always hear me talk about cyberbullying as not that big of a deal, or let me see how to say this. Not that it's not that big of a deal, because I know the effects that it has on certain people is great. But I see it more of like people make too much of a big deal about it. Like they can't understand how to stop it. They can't understand how to fight cyberbullying. The easiest way to stop it, much like any other electronic device you have, if there's nothing but hate speech on the TV, if there's nothing but hate talk on the radio, and every time you turn on the radio and the TV, you have nothing but grief and depression, then you know what? Then you need to turn off the radio and you need to turn off the TV, much like you can turn off the internet. You don't have to be online. You don't have to go to Facebook. You don't have to go to Twitter. And you damn sure don't have to go to YouTube. I'm sorry if I say it kind of raw and if it has too much punch in it. You know what? Some people are not understanding what I'm talking about right now because I'm saying you need to turn off the internet. Some people are looking at their computer right now like, wait, what do you mean turn off the internet? How is that even possible? It's easy. All you have to do is just yank the power cord, turn off the router, disconnect the Wi-Fi, even if they're sending the messages to your phone and you're getting hate voicemails and you're getting hate calls and prank calls and you're getting nasty text messages and stuff like that, then you know what? Then you need to yank the battery out of your phone, turn it off, or you need to go get a new phone number. A service I like to use is Google Voice. As many Gmail accounts as you have, you can get a phone number with Google Voice. It's free, and you can use that as your number that you give out. You do not have to give anybody your real phone number, and then whenever you want to switch numbers, you could just change it up in the settings, and then you have a brand new phone number that you can use, and you won't get those bad voicemails or calls or text messages anymore. I mean, if everybody keeps blowing up your email account and you get a lot of spam messages or you get a lot of hate emails and stuff like that, you can block all of them, or you could just get a new email account. Change up your account. If you're on Facebook or if you're on Twitter and everybody that you associate with on Twitter and Facebook are causing you grief, then you know what? Then you need to either delete all of them or delete your profile and get a new one. You can get a new profile if you want, and it's very easy. Just as easy as you got your first one, you can get another one. You can get another profile, change your name, and only your friends will know. All of your close friends will know about your new profile. And then it's all peace of mind at that point. Stop putting yourself in a situation to cause yourself grief. There's no reason for you to associate with people who are causing you problems. If people want to be mean to you, then you know what? You probably can't stop them from being mean to you. But you can stop being around them. Do not hang out with your bully. Do not be friends with your bully. And do not be friends with people who are friends with your bully. If you get a new account and you add your closest friends to your account, and you notice that your friends add your bully as their friends, then you know what? That person is not your friend anymore. Delete them and you won't have any problems anymore. It's not that big of a deal. I know some people don't deal with bullying well and they go to extreme actions, so they'll see those extreme actions as a direct result of cyberbullying. And then they'll blame, oh, cyberbullying is this big deal. No, it's not that big of a deal. That's why I say, you know what? The internet is too big for you to feel boxed in. And if you do feel boxed in, that you just can't figure out what's going on, then you need to turn off the internet. You need to go outside and do anything. Look out your window, pick a location, and go do something at that place. Anywhere that is not the internet. Now, people think the internet is everywhere. The internet is not everywhere. The world has been spinning before the internet, and it will keep spinning after the internet. Try to do this. Turn off the internet for about like a day, or turn off the internet for a week, and do anything else. Go get a hobby. Go do arts and crafts. Go learn how to draw. Turn on the TV. Watch some TV. Go listen to the radio. Listen to some music. Learn how to make music. Do anything that does not involve the internet for at least a day or for a week. And you will notice that you are not getting cyberbullied. The cyber world is only as real as you make it, because the cyber world is the internet and the internet is the virtual world. And the virtual world means that it's not real. So therefore, the problem that you have there are not real. And it's only going to be as real as you want to make it. Do not inflict more pain on yourself than you are already dealing with. If you have nothing but horrible people on your friends list and nothing but horrible followers on your Twitter, then you need to delete all of them. Every single one of them, or get a new account. And if you can't figure out how to do that, then you know what? Then you need to just step away from those social networking sites until you can figure out how to get a new profile. And if your child is getting cyberbullied, then you know what? There's no more internet for them. Until you can figure out how to stop your child from getting cyberbullied, then I'm sorry, no internet for them. They can't use the internet. That's too easy. If you turn off your computer, yank the power cord, yank the internet cord, there's no internet, no more computer. The computer's not causing you any more problems, and you're not getting cyberbullied. Now, some people are not going to understand that. And they're going to say, well, you know what? I pay for the internet, so I should be able to use the internet whenever I want to, right? Yes, you should be able to. But until you can figure out how to use it in a manner that is not causing you problems, if every time your child turns on the internet, they want to kill themselves, then you know what? I'm sorry. Then there's no more internet. That's the easy solution right there. How do you stop the computer from causing that kind of grief in someone? You know what? No more computer. Go outside and do something. Go to a park. Go to an amusement park. Go to an aquarium. Go to a zoo. Do anything that does not involve the internet, and you will notice you are not getting cyberbullied anymore because you took the main source of all of your problems away. If the internet is the main source of all of your problems, if the internet starts your depression, if the internet makes you want to hurt yourself and others, then you need to step away from the internet. Sorry to say it like that, but that's just what it is. And you will notice you have just stopped cyberbullying. It's that easy. Well, I hope this video helped you and that you learned something from watching it. If you want to know more about this and other bully-related topics, check out my book, Beyond Fed Up, 11 Common Sense Steps to Combat Bullying. Visit the website, www.beyondfedupbook.com, for more information.